Cliff like, yo, what's up, Mike? What you doing here, bro? You good? And I'm like, dog, man, they just coming. You know, you still got that. Cliff was like, for real? Yo. You think they gonna cut me?
Straight up.
Man, I know I'm gonna get got. But I'm gonna get mine more than I get got, though.
2-4 for the one time. I'ma get got, but I bet I gets mine. 2-4 to 2-6. And if I get got, then you know what I'ma get.
All right, what is it? 140 games played, money. 74 sacks.
Yeah.
That's over half of the plays. Get to the quarterback.
299 total tackles. 29 of those tackles he forced fumbles on.
Yeah.
7 of those 29 forced fumbles he recovered himself, so he completed the whole damn thing.
That trifecta.
Sack, fumble, and picked that mom. You feel me?
Did you say
Two defensive touchdowns.
You don't cuss.
That's what I'm saying.
I know you don't cuss.
I'm gonna put some money in there for you. I ain't gonna tell you how much I put in there.
Yeah.
That's what we needed to do.
Hey,
I'm just
brought the locker room out.
I'm just trying
here for you.
to introduce our guest today. Oh, and he got an interception too. Cliff Avril, welcome to the podcast.
Appreciate it, brother. Appreciate it. About time, but let's go. We're gonna talk about it.
I've been trying to get you on.
Oh,
But our boss, the boss man.
The
running back.
Nah, we don't want him on.
He like, oh no, Cliff,
Yeah.
Mike,
no.
Mike.
It's
You know
all
what I'm
good.
saying? But Cliff,
Mike,
I got your back,
now.
bro.
We here now.
I to convince the playmaker people, like, no, we gotta have Cliff.
I appreciate that.
You feel me? So I appreciate you joining
My
us
guy.
today.
Big
bro.
T,
Yeah, I
Big
got
T
you.
in
Big
love.
T, baby.
I
Go
appreciate
there. Go. We're gonna do that, Cal.
That's another
one.
money,
You ain't running. No, you ain't. That's not what you're running out.
I'm running out of money.
You running out of stuff. You ain't running out. You ain't running out of money.
You got me putting
That boy put some brownies in there.
I got brownies, man. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Handy, but damn.
Cliff, man,
You think I'm just
finally
finna
got
let
you.
you just get over that? Like, hold up.
Nah, it's all love. It's all love. I know what it is, big dog.
What you talking about?
Hey, I got him in my car log right now.
I'm trying to make the
guest.
guests feel comfortable, man.
do your
We got
Dougie,
guests
man.
in
All right.
the house. You know what I'm saying?
Meanwhile, back at the ranch. Like you were saying.
back at the ranch. Yeah, dog. So, what you been up to, Cliff? Man, I know you out somewhere making money, somewhere doing something, somewhere. But you did see him working the other night. He was on the sideline.
So yeah, man. Me, like I was saying though, I seen him on the sideline. I say, damn boy, like man, you look small as hell. Then I turn around, I look, I see my fit. I'm like, I go push up. I'm like, hey, bro. I say, hey man, sis dress you. He talking about, no, man, I dress. I said, nah, you ain't did that. Sis went ahead and put the Gucci belt with the Gucci
put the
shit.
whole thing
You know
on.
what I mean? Cliff like
Oh,
the
you
finer
keep getting
things.
weird.
Like the finer things in life. You feel what I'm saying?
Nah,
I said,
man.
look at my. So I know he getting to the money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Hey man, all my brothers is. I must. Hey, one thing about it. One thing I love about our group of guys that we play with. Everybody is doing something.
Yeah.
After the game, whether it be commercials, whether it be being, having your own show, podcast, whatever. Like everybody's getting to it. So who am I not to? Like
I feel you, bro.
You know what I'm
And me
saying?
and Beast talk about all the time, like, you don't win championships. You don't do special stuff without special people.
Facts.
So it's not by surprise that everybody doing something in life. You know what I'm saying?
I love it.
And it's really cool to see, bro.
No, I love it. But right now, for me, man, so I don't know if you remember this. So we was talking about this probably like 6 years ago. I was like, hey, bro, because I was, trying to figure out what I'm doing. I was doing the media stuff and all that stuff once I retired. And I was like, man, I think I want to start doing this real estate thing full time or whatever. And I was like, man, I want to create my own real estate company. And at some point, I want to bring other guys on to start investing along with me. So that's what I've been building out over the last 5 years. I've been building on the real estate side, buying multifamily properties, apartments, renovating them, and hold on to them for the cash flow. So just rinse and repeat. And I'm just trying to build that up. And then once I kind of have the blueprint, have everything together, I want to bring my guys on. But I want to do it first.
Man.
And then, you know what I'm saying, bring guys on.
That's what's up, Cliff, man. Because, like, you don't always hear the stories of guys, you know what I'm saying, doing the right stuff with their finances after they're done playing. You always hear the crazy stories of cats going broke and stuff like that, but you don't necessarily hear the, you know what I'm saying? You finding your way.
I think you hear about it, but I think it's just like it's publicized more.
Negativity sells.
Yeah.
Negativity sells.
Just like what you saying, I talked to Shady, and I think he just went and did.
Yeah, I see what he's doing out there.
Yep.
He just did something, you feel me?
Building blocks, literally, in his community. Bro.
And I mean, you know, just like you said, I'm not sure how much you put it out there that this is what you got going on. But the fact that, for me, the fact that he's got this type of going on, like, that's the type of that inspire. You feel what I'm saying? So, like, you know what I mean? Like I said, it's not talked about so much, but don't think that those things don't go noticed. Like, see the moves and see the progress, and you feel me though, like that motivating.
And that's what it's about though, right? For me, and like the social media piece of it, right? Because, you know, everybody's on social media with, and like I'm trying to shed light on, like, I ain't saying I'm doing it right. Yeah. I ain't saying I'm doing it wrong, but what I am doing it. And I do believe this is the way for us to continue to build our wealth, continue to have the cash flow, continue to keep growing. But I also think it's important for us to get a game back as we go too. You know what I'm saying? Because where we come from, we don't know much about real estate. We just lived in it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like my entire life, I lived in apartments. My entire life.
Didn't even know it was called real estate.
And exactly, right? Didn't know somebody owned that. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody owned that. So for me, it's all about just making sure that, like, as I go through this process, is I want to build it up, put my people on, but also I want to give them the game so they can go do it themselves. Man, like, I think that's huge.
That's important, man. What you say? What is it? You can lead up. Well, you teach a man to fish or whatever, you can eat forever. You know what I'm saying?
Like, horse the water, but you can't make him drink. Come on now, Pimpin'.
That's what it said.
Now invite me into the conversation. Now, what we talking about, Wayne? Is she gonna, you feel me, get on out there and get that dough, or what's happening?
You crazy, bro.
I'm just saying, though, man.
You gotta
Thanks for inviting me to the...
No, you gotta love it though, Cliff, man. And definitely beautiful to see what you doing, man. But I got a little bit of a football question. I've been meaning to ask you this.
Before you break out of football, I'm glad you did that, because before you break out of football, we got into him, what he doing and how he, setting the foundation for, getting his funds right, and then, bringing the young, because I see you come in here with two young bulls. I'm surprised you ain't got my boy little Ash Larry with you.
He ain't want to pull up. This how I know he's spoiled, because I'm like, hey, I'm about to go do Mike Rob and Marshawn podcast. He's like, I'm like, oh, so you know them, so you cool with it. Anybody else is like, nah, I'm pulling up.
Because he know I was gonna come for him. He already knew. We'll leave that alone, though. I see where they.
This is the Show Love to the Running Back segment, brought to you by PrizePicks, where you can win real cash by just picking more or less on your favorite players. Beast mode.
What's happening?
Let's show some love to the running backs. It's Turkey Day. But let's talk about the games this weekend, and one running back in particular, Rico Dowdle, toting the tater for the Panthers. Top 5 in rushing in the whole damn National Football League. He's up against the Rams this weekend, and Rico went more 3 out of 4 times in October. What you got?
Who they got?
They have the Rams this weekend.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to need him to go for more. I need him to.
Because
I
got you. So more.
I'm gonna need it. More.
Rico Dowdle.
Yeah.
Dave Canales gonna call it. Gonna call it.
Hey, Rico, I need you to have that plug for me, Rico.
Thank you to our good friends at PrizePicks, America's #1 daily fantasy sports app.
This episode is brought to you by PrizePicks. It is the holiday season, the best time of year for sports. Bowl game, basketball matchup, playoff push. It is all happening all at once. And while you and I out here making decisions every day about what gifts to buy, what to eat, what games to watch, there's one place where it feels good to be right. PrizePicks, baby.
PrizePicks is so simple to play. All the stats you could possibly want: passing yards, rushing attempts, receptions, fantasy score, all the stuff we talk about every week. And the new thing I'm obsessed with is stacks. You can pick the same player up to 3 times in the same lineup. So if you're feeling good about a running back, you can take more on rushing yards, receptions, and fantasy score, all in one lineup, only on PrizePicks.
Saquon, Jonathan Taylor, James Cook, Devon A-Chain. Know we love running backs. Show love to the running back. More rushing yards, more touchdowns all goddamn day, baby.
Join millions of users and sign up for America's #1 fantasy sports app.
Download the PrizePicks app today and use code GETGOT to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code GETGOT to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. PrizePicks is good to be right.
But the thing is, something that I don't believe you get a lot of recognition for is because you Haitian.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? And I had an opportunity to meet with some people, and they was doing these water projects, and they had a few places on the list that you could go to, and one of them was Haiti. So I went and did it over in Africa, and Cliff asked like, "Yeah, man, about that project, what's going on with that?" Like, yeah, I did it. It was solid. You know what I mean? Got with the people that came out there. We did what we did. This, that, and the third on some other right now. I just knew about the water project. So I put Cliff in contact with him, and lined it up to go over to Haiti, and I'm thinking it's doing the water project. But they took it a step further, and they did schools and they did housing. And I got an opportunity to go to Haiti with him. Yeah. Got to see it in a real genuine way, especially because, got our foundations here and we do a lot to give back, try to build the community. And I don't know if you remember this, but I had probably one of the best times of my life, bro.
Oh, yep.
We was out there mixing concrete, cement, right? Because we had to shape the bricks and
we was getting in there.
Putting in work.
Yeah,
bro.
And I remember I had on some fresh J's. And speaking that Creole, right? And I'm mad because he fluent, so they laugh. I'm like, the Nini, what the Nini, Piccolies. And I'm like, man, what the So look, I'm like, man, what the I'm like, what they like, man, they laughing at you because of how you stand and like, you feel me, you ain't really getting it. So I'm like, these fresh J's. Look around. I look around, bro. Out there barefoot, all in the seat. I'm like, man, I must have jumped in the seat fresh. Oh, you know how bad that fresh J's in the thing. Got the mix in the seat. Oh, okay,
he really with it.
Oh,
now.
yeah, he in here. From mixing cement in the J's, that's parentheses, in the J's. You feel me? From mixing cement in the J's, we go to the field with all the kids. And probably a little less water than this. We had a full 50-on-50 soccer game.
50-on-50?
50-on-50 soccer game. In the dirt.
Yeah.
Damn.
It wasn't no goal or nothing like that. It was just one on this side it was a goalie, another on this side as a goalie, and was like from that side of side of the country to that side of the country. If you get it past me, it's a goal.
Yeah.
So you will run about 50 yards this way to try to block. He kicked the water bottle over there. You got to get back over there to get. And bro, it was so much of a humbling experience for me, bro. Because like I said, I'm in the, what would you call it? Community work. Next year it'll be 20 years for me with my foundation.
Yeah.
So to see coming from Oakland and, think that, the give back that I'm doing here is like mind changing, but then you go to other countries and I see that. So I don't know if I probably did, but if I have never told you, I wanted to tell you though, bro, thank you for, letting me be a part of that because I don't know how far, our relationship was already solid, but that put a stamp on it. And then being able to go out there with the fam, and be a part of, your culture and your foundation, bro. Like, so I want to say thank you.
You know what? What's crazy with that is how you thanking me for that experience or whatever, and seeing, and because everything's perspective, right? Like seeing stuff, and it just make you appreciate things in a different light. But how you telling me thank you is like, that's actually one of the things I want to tell you, because you're the one that set that whole situation up, right? Because you talking about the water project, and then, okay, you put me in contact with these folks. Because honestly, I wasn't even thinking about trying to do too many things in Haiti until you put me on with them folks. And then, we built the school and stuff. You probably do remember, but you went to Haiti on behalf of me when you retired one time, right? Yeah. Like you went to Haiti to make sure things was lined up. Bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, like, for you to be a part of that process too, right? You know what I'm saying? So like you was a part of helping me even being able to, and we don't even realize like how many lives we changing with that, right? Building a school. Bro, we built an entire school. You donated to it. Coach Carroll donated to it. Sherm donated to it. Like, so it also speaks to the volume of like, again, why we was so special. Like it was more than football. We was really vibing. We was really a family. And we also trying to make a difference in the community. So for you to be a part of that, and then it was the first time I had went back to Haiti in like 10 years, 15 years because of that, right? And it was so dope to see how much we were able to change things. But then also I thought it was important for me to show people the different sides of Haiti, different sides of Haiti too, right? Only see the gutter. Like we only see and it's bad, don't get me wrong. It's
what
bad.
They allow us to see.
But then you go to the beach.
Oh my God.
And they in the water grabbing lobsters, broiling it right there on the beach.
Well, they was like, grabbing lobsters.
Yeah, well, not us.
We off the boat. I'm talking about crystal clear blue water. Dolphin. We doing backflips off the boat into about to have a heart attack in the water because it's fishes and dolphins and all kind of like that. Hell no. Put me on the land, I'm good. You put me in there with them doing it, boy, I've been. But the thing is, like, when you say that, then I start to think like, damn, you know what? From my community, I brought maybe 2 or 3 kids and one of the advisors from EYODC from Oakland to come over there with us when you talk about.
Yep. Yeah.
So,
I forgot about that.
I was able to bring some of the kids from my community
to Haiti
as well to actually
be a part of it.
Great perspective, man. I know the kids got great perspective. A lot of times they don't realize when they're going through bad spots that people going, could be worse.
Way worse. And I like to say this, and I don't like to minimize it at all, but you think of the worst projects in New Jersey, Chicago, out in Cali, where and again, I'm not saying these situations is great.
Yeah.
But put perspective on it. What people are living in some of them projects, people in Haiti would think that's a mansion. That's like they new condo. Like that would be life to them. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So for me, it's just more about just having perspective. Like, man, yeah, things feel bad. Don't get me wrong, things feel bad. But the other side of that coin, the things could be way worse. Could be way you know worse. What I'm saying? So I just think it's important for us to always have that.
This segment is presented by NBA 2K. Shout out to one of my favorites. You know how I be gaming.
Beast Mode, now that the game has been out for a few months, what game mode have you been playing the most?
I've been playing in Beast Mode.
Is that a real mode?
Nah, it ain't.
Oh, I was about to say, dog, how you get that mode on the game?
You feel me? Because you feel me? I got a big family, though. You feel me? So we be in the quick play, you know what I'm talking about? Go ahead, some head-to-head with the family.
What about, did any of your old teammates try to talk trash to you on 2K?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, most definitely. Who was talking head?
Yeah.
I had Shine. He was bump his gums. There was a couple of them. Ellis. My boy Ellis used to bump his gums.
Yo, check it. NBA 2K26?
Bruh, straight fire this year. New motion engine. Smoother catch and shoot. And that rhythm shooting on point now.
I know they flipped my career too. A brand new story.
And the city, way tighter. You get to hoop faster. No run around.
my boy. Man, I dropped buckets on 2K. Now they got 2K26 on sale for 55% off. Come on, bro, that's a steal. No excuses. Time to go beast mode on these sticks. Ball over everything.
Jaxon is Chat GPT for sports.
Tap into over 10 years of historical data for smart decisions.
Get instant prop suggestions and fantasy help specific to your needs. Let's get those PrizePicks picks popping. What player has gone over his rushing prop the most this season? So done and click. That's a great question that requires digging into the season-long prop data. Oh, wow. J.K. Dobbins. This is sick, money.
I'll always be saying I wish we knew more about Jaxon sooner, though.
Everyone gets a free 1-week trial. Subscriptions start at just $10, but use code GETGOT for 25% off. Head on over to www.pinesports.com/GetGot to try Jaxon for free.
Like your Haitian background. I'm glad you went there, money. Like, how did that, I don't know, kind of fuel or motivate your football career? Because, like, you know that's where you're coming from. Obviously, we all got our own individual stories coming from our own individual struggles, but, you know, it's another country.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, how'd you use that to kind of fuel your drive through the National Football League?
Man, so, well, I wasn't born in Haiti. I was born in Jacksonville, but I'm first generation.
Yeah, your people.
Yeah.
That's Haiti.
For real.
Them
getting it in, bro. They wild. But I would say, man, being Haitian and being American honestly gave me a different perspective just gave me a whole different perspective, right? Because, man, when I'm in the house, I'm Haitian. Like, we speaking the language, we eating the food, Haitian culture, everything, the music, everything, right?
Shout out moms.
My mom dudes, right? But when I walk out them doors, I'm American, right? So I think the blessing in that for me was I got the pluck from both cultures and seeing like what works for me. You know what I'm saying? The goods. All right, you know what? The way Haitians do this, I don't know if I'm rocking with that. The way Americans do this, I don't know if I'm rocking. And then I was able to merge the two. So being able to do that, I think allowed me honestly like to go to a university like Purdue and like still be able to adapt. You know what I'm saying? Because that's all I was doing really was because when I'm in Haiti, they looking at me like I'm American.
Yeah.
I'm at the crib, I'm getting in full-blown fights, jump, whatever for being Haitian. You know what I'm saying? So like I was always playing that balancing act of just seeing where I fit in, but it allowed me to like honestly be able to maneuver in this world because you're meeting different people every day.
Yeah.
So being able to just adjust, I think that helped me out a bit. And then on the football side, one thing about Haitians, they got a work ethic. And I used to watch my mom work. My mom worked 3 jobs my entire life until I got to the league. My dad used to put crazy hours in when I was a jit. So for me, it was just like, yo, like this is what we do. We just work hard. Whatever it is we gonna do, we gonna work hard at it. And I'm talking about some of the jobs that they had. Americans definitely ain't doing it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So for me, I think it was just being able to create a working habit that just allowed me to whatever I was gonna do. I'm going damn sure be the best at it. You know what I'm saying? And that's just where it kind of stemmed from.
Well, I tell you one thing, man. Like Money highlighted some of the stuff you've done in the community and off the field and stuff like that. And I competed against him in college, bro. He was always the guy when the offensive coordinator come in. 49 right here. Gotta make sure you gotta make sure you block him. You gotta make sure you get him. And like, dude was always a problem, dog. So then my question after I bigged you up real quick. This is my question. What, bro?
Typical Mike fashion.
What, bro? I'm just saying. You won a Super Bowl.
Yes, sir.
We all won that thing. It was awesome. It was awesome. But there's another side, you know, you was on the other end of one of these types of years.
Oh, you got up out of there, huh?
You was on the other end of one of these types of seasons. We were at the pinnacle. But he was at the bottom.
But it started there though. That was the best.
You
way
went
to
through
play.
a season.
Yeah.
Was it your rookie year?
Rookie season.
Without winning the goddamn game. Without winning the damn game. 0-16.
That's filthy.
How you go from
Oh, you've been in Seattle.
Too long.
Bruh.
Going 0-16.
Yeah, what was that season like? I know you don't like to remember, bad stuff, but bro, that had to be a learning lesson.
That's where the growth happens. For me, the 0-16 year, bro, it was crazy because I'm a rookie. I don't know no better. You know what I'm saying? I just remember being in the locker room, bro. 0-16, I'm trying to find my way. You know what I'm saying? 3rd round draft pick. So it ain't like I'm guaranteed to be here. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to find my way, but like I'm in meeting rooms. I remember being in the meeting room, defensive meeting room, and the DB, one of the DBs is getting into it with the linebacker on a call that we're watching on Then the coach jumps in, and now him and the coach going back and forth. All right, they going back and forth, but now the DB's like, hey, yo, meet me in the parking lot. I got something for you. I got something for you. So I'm like, oh, this how the league work? Like, y'all can talk to y'all coaches like this and they still gonna pay you? Oh, okay. So I'm thinking that's how the league works. Until you get into a different situation, you're like, oh, no, that's why y'all went 0-16. You know what I'm saying? So, but the 0-16 year was good for me in the sense of, bro, it forced me to grow up. It forced me to understand and respect what the NFL was really about, which is it's a business. Like made me understand that early, bro, because the next year I had a new coach. So I had to prove myself again to him. You know what I'm saying? And trying to make sure I make the team and all these different things. So it just gave me the business side of the NFL early. So I respected it for what it was. This ain't college where I'm gonna be here next year for sure. Like now, like bro, you gotta work this. You got a job. You gotta make sure you on top of it. So I approached it that way. So I don't even know if y'all remember when I first got to Seattle. Like I used to not talk at all. Yeah. Nah, maybe too much. Maybe in motor.
Man, I seen that. Yeah. Well, that's I don't know all that. Hold on. Before you go too far, right? Hold on. Hey, what could be said to y'all in a meeting room after like 0 and like
after 13? Like 0 and 11? Yeah, like what's being said?
So where to the coach? Coming in there, so like, we're gonna get a win.
Nah, bro. So let me tell you. So
I came in there, nigga, where the bud at? You finna get high in this. Hey, coach, bud, go do some over there.
Nah,
we gonna tell you what's up.
Because you clearly don't know what's going on. Nah, so let me tell you. So we 0-4, guys still into it. Like, no, we gonna turn this around. It's only a quarter of the season in. We 0-8. Okay, you know what I'm saying? By 0-10, now guys is like, all right,
booking flights, cause you setting up.
So, bro, so this is week 11. I want to say of the season. And I'm still trying to figure things out. I'm just want to play. I don't want to be the reason why. That's always with my mom. I didn't want to be the reason why. I'm not going to be the reason why we losing games. You know what I'm saying? And I knew a new coach was coming in, so I got to make sure my resume tight. You know what I'm saying? By making plays. But week 11, he was our captain. And so I remember he walked into the D-line room or whatever, and he was like, yeah, fellas, man, I got to start thinking about my future. I got to start thinking about my family. I'm just go ahead and put myself on IR. You know what I'm saying? Just so I could be ready for next year or whatever. And I'm a young bull, so I'm in there. I'm like, wait up, you can quit.
You could decide not to play.
You can quit, and they still gonna pay you. Oh, what kind of business we in? You know what I'm saying? So I'm watching this, and I'm like, oh snap. Okay, this is why we losing. Like y'all ready to quit? You know what I'm saying? So for me, it was just an understanding of everything not to do. For real. Like that's what I took from that year is everything not to do as a pro is what's going to end up, because damn near everybody was out the league like within the next 2 years of that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're right.
So it was an interesting year, but I learned so much, bro. Again, I learned about the league. I learned how to be a professional. I learned how to just conduct myself in a way of making sure, like, yo, you got to be on top of your game every single day you out there.
I think that showed to because it's something that's been going around is the perspective.
Mm-hmm.
Because being in an environment like that and you can still manage to find a way to be a professional is big. And I don't know if it's, basically like something with positions, but for whatever reason, and I think it might be because that's where you get most of your that's from, like really from that.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
D-line.
Yeah.
Because when I was in Buffalo, we ain't go on 16. But we was tuning though, you feel me? But the thing was, and what I seen as a young coming in was no matter what, the D lineman, and this brings it back to your point too, the D lineman, them was into the business for sure.
Mm-hmm.
They knew when the payday was, they going to go look at their check. They looking at you, oh yeah, hey, was drafted what? First round, 12th pick? Oh, so what? You probably got you probably made what? Yeah.
We just pay attention to details.
You look at
you got to, and I think it's because just the nature of your position.
Position, for sure.
These guys are smaller humans going up against ideally bigger people, and they don't know the play.
Man, hold on.
You see what I'm saying?
Nigga, Marcus Stroud. You talking about?
Yeah, well, that's
But ain't many of them guys on the edge. That's for sure.
Yeah, bro.
Ain't little with guys, bro.
What I'm saying is D-line in general are smaller and more athletic than the linemen that they're going up
okay, yeah.
In general, all right? And you don't know the play, and I don't know the snap count.
Man,
so I'm looking at how you got down. I'm looking at everything.
And you know they do they pay attention to everything.
So look,
they pay attention to everything.
When you talk about them paying attention to everything, I'm getting cut, right? I'm in the parking lot leaving. I see Cliff. He just happened to just be walking around, you know. Cliff like, yo, what's up, Mike? What you doing here, bro? You good? And I'm like, dog, man, they just cut me. You know, you still got that they just cut me type feel. Cliff was like, for real? Yo. You think they gonna cut me?
Straight up.
He started scratching his head like, damn, you think they think about me? Man. I'm like, no, Cliff, man, you good, bro. He said,
but you gotta remember.
He's like, all right, bet.
You gotta remember though, man. We fresh off a Super Bowl. He a Pro Bowl fullback. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, they cut the fullback like that pro. Oh yeah, anybody can get it. Anybody can get that. That's always like, again, I'm always paying attention to everything. So for me, it's like, yo, if this guy got more clout and he's hit all the, you know what I mean, all the
you ain't
things.
See my name up on their board.
Man, hey, well, I went up there like, I probably only had about 2 or 3 sacks at the time too. Like, hey man, these people might get rid of me.
I started tripping.
Oh yeah, bro. I'm always paying attention, bro. Always.
But I don't know. It might just be a D-line thing.
It's the nature of the position, bro.
And I'm blessed because I had when I was in Buffalo, I had a group that was, you feel me though, it was solid to the core. Like they took me up underneath their wing and they gave me real ism. So you know what I mean? When I get traded to Seattle, I'm still considered like young.
Yeah,
to all the guys in the building.
It was a different.
We were
older.
Yeah.
We were old. Well, when I got there, I went from being a normal guy on the team to being one of the older guys.
Yeah.
Just like that.
The same when I got here.
You feel me? I was what, like 24, 23, like 23 or 24. I come in there and you got walk around, oh, what's up, OG? Like, OG,
yeah.
Hold on, I'm a year older than you, but you've been in the league for 4 years already. Okay. And then it made me like tap into, okay, this is what my OG used to tell me and talk to me about. So when you get a group of guys like y'all, and now it's like, ooh, I remember where I was getting the game from.
Yeah.
Oh, I know where to go holler at. Oh yeah, where do you D-line? And then you can talk that.
You talk
like, and it's, you know what I mean? It ain't about all the fluff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's more the, you know what I mean? We putting our hand in the dirt and we finna go get active.
It's nature of the positions, bro. But the runners, we're attacking the line of scrimmage, bro. We trying to go get it. These dudes trying to go get it.
Yeah.
It's the nature of the beast.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
But you know, you speak on that and it makes sense because you was the first person that I knew or teammate that I ever had that wasn't a D lineman, but always was around the D lineman. I'm talking about like warm-ups. I'm talking about while we doing all
on the other side of the field.
What, you know what I'm saying? The running back's on the other side. He over there, clowning with us.
Yeah,
maybe even working on drills with us.
Spin moves.
You know what I'm saying?
That's because he wasn't involved in special teams. Every other running back was involved in special teams. That's how that goes.
But like, you was the first. But I also understood at least how I took it too. After looking through, going through it too, is like we work hand in hand. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've never paid attention to so much to like the running game until I got here and understood how beneficial it was for me as a pass rusher.
Yeah.
Because the longer and the more yards you getting out there,
chill.
I'm chilling. So now y'all putting scores up. Now I'm about to tee off on your quarterback. You know what I'm saying? So like, but I didn't understand that in the moment, but just seeing you down there always, kind of, messing around, going through the drills with us, working on stuff or whatever. It was like, man, what's Sean doing down here? Oh, he ain't got nothing going on. But like, we had the same mindset. We knew we needed each other. You know what I'm saying? I thought that was dope.
Boy, that worked hand in hand. It's crazy that you say that, the nature of the beast, because my man, I think
same mentality.
I think that's what really like built the bond. And then the thing was, we go in there, you talk about the foundation. We go in there and we build the foundation of what our team was. Great defense, a good run game, and then great special teams type. All that fell in place because it was like, all right, how I felt was. And I didn't see it either, like you saying, but going here and you mended with, with the nuts of the team, right? And then I was the type of where I didn't give what position you played, from D-line all the way to this long snapper.
Great.
I'm gonna come holler at you like you was just in the room with us, but I'm gonna give it to you so you could digest it, for you could understand what it is going on within this program. You know what I mean? And the coldest thing is, I want you to speak to a little bit, was, the fight, well, not the fight, but the misunderstanding between the LOB and D-Line. Because I ain't gonna lie, bro. This was crazy. We had a situation, right? Going back and forth at it. D-Line.
This during a walkthrough.
Them going through it, right?
I don't know you was there. You wasn't there. Yeah,
man, B going it's on us. No, niggas on us. Y'all only because of we. And y'all we because of us. And look, bro, Bobby tried to speak up, because, linebackers. Yeah. And I think this was a turning point, because you got the D-line and the linebackers like, Bobby say something. And then looking, man, shut your ass up. Why you even talking? Like, Bobby,
you gotta remember, Bobby was young.
And it was like that Simpson thing, you feel me, where he be at the bush and then it was like that. But I'm like, oh yeah, we gonna be good.
Oh yeah.
Because now they want to prove that they is because of them, and they gonna prove that they is because of them. And I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, we're gonna be all right.
No, and you know what? I think what people forget too, like, man, like, families fight. You know what I'm saying? That just is what it is, right? So it's gonna be some misunderstanding, especially when you got a bunch of alpha males in the room and a bunch of alpha males that want to be great at what they want to be great at and what they want to do and all that stuff. So, we're gonna have our altercation to the point where, and one thing about it, as one D lineman get into it, we all get into it. You know what I'm saying? And I don't care if it's a fight, a shouting match, or ping pong, whatever it is, we all get active.
Y'all bullies, man.
We all get active. Man. And that's exactly what happened in that whole situation. We going back and forth, and then of course, Mike B, loud pitched voice.
My goodness. Bart Simpson.
Man,
Black Bart Simpson.
He gonna set it off. You know what I'm saying?
So what y'all trying to do then?
Yeah, man, you don't have to disrespect my brother like that. But again, that's what made us great though.
But remember when y'all got beat up by the O-line?
We ain't never got beat up by no dog.
Man, me bang got stolen.
You better stop.
Was it Squeezy?
Or JR, we done got into it with them boys, but he ain't never got beat up.
I wasn't scared of none of y'all.
But he still was
trying to jump my boy Squeezy.
JR was down for the cause.
I had to run in there and grab, man,
to be a D-lineman.
JR down for the cause.
Hey, bro, I need this. Y'all can't beat him.
Man, we gonna get on his head.
Squeezy was in there.
We gonna get on his head.
Hella funny.
Would you say this? Would you say, like, everybody, like, the defense was talented?
For sure.
I mean, we had, and everybody had their roles. But, like, what made it historic? Like, what made the defense so good that, like, we had to, I remember times talking to y'all like, hey, look, bro, I got some cutoffs we might need to not go so hard right here on that. You know what I'm saying?
brother-in-law.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, bro, it was only one of me for a little bit. I had to get the game day, dog, and it is
Soft
what it
ass.
is. You can say soft all you want.
This coming from somebody that don't even practice. But
That's
go
what I'm
ahead.
saying.
Go
Hold
ahead.
on.
You my guy, but
Love you, but you don't practice.
But to that being said though, I ain't gonna lie. On Wednesdays and Thursdays, he's like, yeah, we don't want him out here
No,
anyway.
we
You know
don't
what I'm
need
saying?
it.
We don't need- Man, let him chill. Let him come out here on Friday.
but it
man.
won't like he was still talking. He was still talking.
I thought you was gonna be like, but when you is practicing, but nah, we don't want you out there.
But when you do practice, we're gonna try to thud your behind up.
Man, what's happening?
But like, what was the secret sauce?
Man, I think it all boiled down to, bro, especially once we all started seeing what everybody's value was, we respected it. We started respecting one another. We understood that, like, I've said this before, where it's like, Sherm ain't afraid to shout out his D-line and say like, oh, my D-line held us down too. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was never afraid to say, okay, man, because of the DBs, I was able to get a sack because, they gave me that split second longer or whatever it may be. Or to be honest with you, there's been plenty of times where Mike B sacrificed himself so I can get a sack or vice versa. So like,
or knocked your ass out.
that too. Yeah, that too. But I think it was like we was looking at the bigger picture than just our individual stats. Because to be honest with you, if I would have stayed in Detroit, I guarantee I probably would have got to 100 sacks, right? Mm-hmm. But in the defense we was in, like you had to sacrifice yourself at times, and I was okay with that as long as we still winning. And then with the winning, everything else is gonna fall into place too. But as long as we still winning and everybody did their job and was being selfless, we was number one defense. Like it don't get no better than that.
I don't, man. You ever played against him? You played against him?
We played against the year before I came to Seattle.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all had I don't know if you was there.
Yeah.
Y'all went to Detroit and we played. We was on his head. Then he had a small little run on us.
One small little 77
Oh yeah, he cracked that joint. Yeah.
See, that was my boy Mike.
Yeah.
Look, see what happened when we come together.
Shit.
So stop coming after me, man.
But
see though, man, that's what I'm saying, bro. This be cheating though, man. When you bring your dude, because I don't know if you remember, bro. You know what I mean? Was going through it. You know what I mean? They was tripping on me and hell. Man. You know what I mean? I need my chips. I need my check, man.
Man, you beat me to it. I know exactly what's
going. Cliff and KJ came and they hollered at me like, "Hey, Sean, bro. You can holler at you. Yeah, what's up? Y'all good?" And like, "Hey, look, man. If you hold off right quick, nigga, we be able to get taken care of." I said, "What you mean? Like, if you hold off on, you know what I mean, pushing your issue on them, they'll be able to take, we trying to keep the team together." I say, "Keep the team. Who we need to holler at?" I said, "Man, gotta holler at you. Come on. Meet it." And KJ walked up to the office. "Hey, take care of my brother, and we good." He looking like,
what's
Hold on.
Yeah,
I don't know about this.
Yeah,
So all three of y'all walked up to John Snyder's office, and basically you was like, "Yo, I know I'm going through my, but
take care of my brothers."
So
when you talk selfless, like, and because them, I'm looking at it like bigger picture, and I know these sauciest, and I thought like, the way I'm going right now, I'll be able to, you know what I mean, keep my foot on the neck, but it helped to have them over there keeping their foots on there. And we need these. So shit, let's.
Now that was players. You beat me too, because that was one of the things I was gonna say. Like, it's so crazy how, you know what I mean? These are stories that people don't really know. Because anytime somebody asks me about Sean, I'm like, man, one of the best people you ever meet, right? Like, because I play with two people where it's like the perception of them and who they really are is night and day. Now his perception is gradually changing because he's doing a heck of a job doing all these other things.
All that corporate.
Yeah. All these. But that in particular, bro, I was gonna bring that up. I was gonna say like, hey man, like people don't remember, like, or I don't know if you remember, but it was time for me to get it. Or I was trying to get an extension. You know what I'm saying? KJ was trying to get an extension, and he took the back seat because he was trying to get an extension too, but like until his got done, everybody else was kind of just waiting in line. And he was like, "Nah, take care of them because we gonna figure mine out." You know what I'm saying? So go ahead and take. So to do that,
can't do without me. I'm the runner. That's what that is. That's leverage. That's
get rid of it.
That's called leverage.
But whatever it is, not many people are doing that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When you talking about this type of money, you know, like not many people are like, yo, I'm gonna hold off a week or 2 or 3 weeks or whatever. Because it's not one, obviously, as we know, none of that's guaranteed. Nope. You know what I'm saying? So for him to be like, nah, you know what? Go ahead and take care of KJ. Go ahead and take care. Because KJ signed, I signed the next day. And then I think B signed like 2 weeks later or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So like to do, like, people ain't doing that. 99.9% of people in the NFL is not doing that for their teammates. So that just speaks volumes to you, bro, and the type of vibe you
man,
on.
y'all gotta think like y'all was my kids, man.
No, relax.
Man, y'all was my kids.
Relax.
You the youngest one everywhere.
Yeah.
But look though, I am though, right? But I mean, you know, it just is what it is. Y'all, I think
you didn't say nothing. You didn't say nothing just now.
You know what? Kevin said it best. It is what it is. Look, I didn't make this like this. You feel what I'm saying? I didn't do this.
You ain't talking about nothing.
Do this on purpose. You feel me? It's in me, not on me. You understand what I'm saying? I come from that. I come from that. But you understand, man. And after we just done came together, like,
we still there.
We still there right up under that mother. Like,
No, I didn't.
You a cold.
I acknowledge.
Man, I know I'm gonna get got.
We did an interview a long time ago in Philly, I believe it was, where Beast Mode famously said, "What you say, Beast Mode? I'm get mine. I'm always gonna get mine.
I know I'm gonna get got.
I know I'm gonna get
mine.
But I'm gonna get mine more than I get got.
Yeah.
Hence the get got part.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Do you have a get got moment where you got on the football field?
Man, like you said, everybody gonna get got at some point. Man, I'm running. So when we first got into the league, you know, they had the wedge.
Yeah.
And then they had the little
on kickoff, right?
On kickoff.
Yeah, 4-man wedge.
They had the 4-man wedge, and they also had the a lot of guys, they used to do, I forget what they call it when they used to come back and crack back on
trap
you.
block.
The trap block on kickoff. So yeah, running down on kickoff, young bull, don't know no better. You know, the field looked this wide, so I'm just, but I ain't got my head on the swivel. Man, I'm thinking about to go pierce this wedge out of nowhere. Boom! And that's the play that made me want to become a starter in the NFL. I gotta get off this business. I gotta get off this specialty. Man, dog, specialties is a different beast.
dangerous.
Oh, special teams way dangerous than being on defense. So yeah, being on special teams was that was the moment I was like, yeah, I gotta become a starter on defense. This ain't it. I ain't gonna last long, mama. I ain't gonna last long.
You know who hit you? I say you know who hit you?
I can't remember.
Okay.
I can't remember. But yeah, one of them.
I think I do remember them maybe putting Cliff try like at a backup guard on punt or something once or twice. And Cliff like, man, I'm not doing.
Oh no! By the time I got here, I was solidified in knowing I wasn't doing special teams no more. I wasn't even doing field goal. Field goal block. Hey, one of y'all young boys come get me, bro. I'm not doing this.
I want no parts of it.
I don't want no parts of it. No, sir. But that's the game of football, though, man. You gonna always, at some point, you gonna get got. It's all about how you react from it. Absolutely. As long as you ain't getting got more than you giving it, you're gonna be all right.
There it is.
You're gonna be all right.
There it is. Cliff, thanks for coming by.
Appreciate y'all. Hey, let me give y'all flowers before y'all done, though, man. One, I'm proud of both of y'all, man, because one, obviously we stopped playing a minute ago, but y'all still locked in. We all still locked in. I think that's special. But what y'all doing with the podcast, man, bringing the culture and you know the football scene and kind of peeling. It's dope. It's dope. So keep it up, man. I appreciate y'all having me.
Because look, you know how crazy it is. We just talk about that. Just yesterday, we was all at the game.
Doing something completely different.
I know.
Hey, bro. He on the sideline being a photographer.
Finesse.
You calling the game. I'm on the sideline doing interviews, bro. Like, I think, and that's a football thing, right? The more we can do, you know what I'm saying? The more you can do, you're going to you always be valuable. So, it's dope, man. And I love seeing y'all shine, bro. Like, I genuinely appreciate it because it motivates me to just keep going when things might not be going the way it need to be going or whatever. Like seeing my brothers do their thing, bro, I love it because it just motivates me. So y'all boys keep doing y'all thing, man.
Appreciate it.
Already. Yes, sir.
Respect, man.
This has been a Playmaker production.